Peace, blessing, and shalom. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. All praise and glory be to the Most High, living one, living God. Hey, they say, they wander down under. Don't we wander down under? Linger and walk around all about. Some fuss and some fight. Some feel like them tight. Rotten to the core. But hey, I am who I am. I can't be no one else. Listen, I can't be no one else. Can someone be someone else? Show me. Come before me and imitate that person flawlessly. But be a spitting imitation of that person at the same time. I say individuality. If we are individuals, how can one force anything on another that's living, breathing, and walking about? I guess, it's like animal control. When you got strays running around the hood all in your yard, even when owners don't keep the doggies on a leash, right? Um, they might come in your yard and try to bite you. And just saying, some dogs got more sense than to not go in someone else's yard. They trained. They won't go in your yard because they're trained. But still, dogs are dogs, right? And dogs carry fleas. I don't own a dog, because I live amongst dogs, living dogs, breathing dogs, walking dogs, and they have two legs. They might as well be running around on four. Ass sniffers, I say, bootlickers, all about. I say, and if you are, you are. You know who you are, who you ain't. I know I serve God. I know that. That's the reality of it to me in my life and what makes me me. My being and me being on this earth for quite some time, I come into being me. Me, myself, and I, you know, um, and not try to do too much of anything to get carried away because what is lost, I say, lost is doing everything under the sun, I would think, and I don't do everything under the sun no more. Been there, done that, and got off track. Now I gotta stay focused and really stay speaking out about the real things going on the earth. No matter who likes it or not. You don't have to like me, love me, hate me, whatever. You don't put no food truly on my table. You say I'm always able, but never can. No cane in the veins. Understand? But people do what they wish. But didn't knock you for smoke on your herb or drink. And I don't knock nobody for what they do. Why would I do such a thing? Look at the sun as it's shining down on all of us, right? Someone, somewhere, someone somewhere is doing something, right? And is it all about paper? Because we can make paper every day as long as we live on. But if we die, then it's over with. And you can't take nothing to your grave. You can't make anything come in your presence like that, things that you wish you ought, that you have, that you help create, taken away from you. Things that you partaken and create, and outsiders have more rights, I guess, over your children unless you bow down to someone. And I bow to none. I bow to God, God alone. Give your glory to no other. He's a jealous God. And so if I'm going to be struck down by man because of my belief, let it be so. Am I crazy? Let it be so. Because I have no fear of death. You understand? I remember I used to pray for it, and it never came. And one say, why would you do such a thing? Because I can't commit suicide. Thou shalt not kill. So I never killed myself, but I never really felt a part of this world like that. And if a person don't understand that, then how can we relate? We can't relate like that. We can take up moments, times, and spaces together, and I'll try to treat you like you treat me. It's as simple as that. I mean, what else can it be? Because people make rash decisions, rash actions. Like, man, like really, like these movies have gone to people's heads and stuff. You know, I understand law enforcement and enforcing the law, but I don't understand forcing conversations. And if it's going to be conversations, they can be deep conversations, because there's always two stories, right? That has to be told. One, I guess, for the public, and one in secret and in code and whatever else. I don't want to keep no secrets because the Father said, all things hidden shall be revealed. So I pray that the Father reveal all things and that He judge every man like He judged me. And I pray that He judge me. He judge me. You know, it's so only God can judge me. Let it be so. Let it be so. I ain't I is afraid of my father. I was, because when I was praying for death, I was a kid, and I didn't understand life yet. I was, 7, 8, or whatever. Didn't understand life, but now I kind of understand life. And why maybe some people carry so much anger and pain in them is because they reject love. I don't reject love. I try to show love. My love can be rejected because the kind of love that I have a person might not want. And that's fine. Agree to disagree. Live your life. Walk your path. But one has no right to be a stumbling block in front of me. Why would you make a barricade around me? I don't have a rocket. I can't leave this place. I don't have no spaceship. And even if I did, I ain't going somewhere I ain't really never been like that. That don't make no sense unless I had the paper. Now, if I had the paper to travel like that, maybe I would. But to see different places in my people that's spread across the nations, that's people, that's being that has consciousness, man, and awareness. They're around, but some don't know their true worth. So I don't take nothing away. I can't be mad at no one if they don't know their worth. I know my worth, and I am thankful for life. I'm thankful to have eyesight, because some people don't. I'm thankful to have breath, because some people can't breathe. Of a machine I'm thankful for so much that the Father blessed me with before my beginning. Because before my beginning, He set and prepared a place for me so I can have pleasures on this earth, even though I haven't took pleasure like that on this earth. I engaged in some things, but doing for others would bring me more pleasure because maybe we can get people to put these guns down, even though I know you're going to have some serial killers or whatever. But they probably would be standing out if we wasn't consumed by everything else around us. So I'm one person again, and I can't force a person to use their brain to think as I do. I just choose to stay by myself, even though I'm not by myself. I mean, that we walk on around, but we don't relate to people. That's obvious. I mean, that's clear as day. Some people like steak, some people like lamb, some people like turkey, some people like chicken, some even eat pork and lobster and shrimp, whatever. But shit, one life is one life, man. Person, certain things should just be common sense by now, because we all got a destination. It's the damn grave. So why would I fear death? I don't know when it's going to happen because I see people go before me and after me. I see people go before me and after me. And that's why I know I serve an eternal God. In existence and outside of existence. I know those people that passed away. So they really ain't passed away because in my mind they stay. But do the people that persecute me or come against me, that lock me up and throw me in a cage, um, did they do for them? You know what I mean? Were they by the bedside? Even did they go to the funeral? No, you don't know them. Not worthy. But then worthy, you lock me up and make them pay for me to make phone calls in commissary. Make that make sense, man. I know my persecutor. Now, if you want to have a conversation, we should be able to have a conversation by now, because some people were taken by force and put into slavery and in bondage, and no man shall buy you. But that yoke has been broken. At least my father says so. My father says so. If a person want to persecute me, then that's something a person deciding to do, because they ain't no bush jumper, ain't no carjacker, ain't stealing nothing from no one, and well, I can't say I won't sell some things, but it won't be no drugs to no one, you know. I don't deal with drugs, you know. And yeah, I mean, people, I smoke herb. Shit, I ain't gonna lie about that. Why? I have permanent way. Listen, it don't matter. I don't have to explain nothing, and that's why I say, man, people do a lot of things under the sun. And they say this person shouldn't be smoking herb. But you drink and all day long. You drink and vodka and stuff. Is that good for your brain? Is that good for your liver? Yvonne. Why are you gonna tell me something about my lungs? Don't worry about my lungs. If I did decide to smoke, and I ain't telling kids to smoke. Watch your kids. Whatever. I don't care. I don't know if it's a drug. I ain't never known it to be a drug. My grandma used to say, don't smoke that. And I didn't smoke that for a long time. 23 years I went without smoke on it. But people change. People smoke cigarettes causing cancer. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, it pills and some has side effects. You watch the commercials. The commercial, you have family member die. Your heart just pop. Pow! But back to the plant or whatever. I think I said it before, the root of the matter. Everybody even knows that. And then you use it for certain ailments and pass it out. But it's everywhere now, I guess, right? I guess I'm late. I guess. I've been on a slow bus. Um, No, I haven't. I've been in prayer and meditation all my life. Deacon, this world is really crazy. I mean, if you think about it, to get to the root of the matter, it's crazy, ain't it? I mean, if you think about it, you sit back, like the movie Half Baked Promotion, right? Have you ever did this on weed, man? Life on weed. I mean, all the people going away on a mass scale, tornadoes and all this stuff happening on the earth like that. And if a person reads, or even listen, all right, you got the pipeline, the apocalypse of Abraham. But I mean, this is Bible prophecy anyway. I mean, I think Acts even in the 66 books, Revelation somewhere, a lot of stuff's supposed to happen. People gonna look for signs. Ain't gonna be no signs. I ain't looking for no signs. I see the signs. Prince. I think I had a song like that. Rest in power, brother. What is it? Uh, what's that? What's that song? It don't matter. But I know I'm babbling on down in Babylon. But I'm one person. And before I go to my grave, I just want to know. Let's have a conversation. I mean, a person come to me, have a conversation. Shoot me down, shoot me down. No, they don't shoot me down. That's why. Why? Because I guess a weekend. He sleepwalker, no more like a damn zombie running around, him at the house store, then I'm at the club, then I'm at the grocery store, then I'm at the movies, then you watch the pool, then I'm on the boat, doing all this stuff. It got no time to myself to think about others. Really think about others. Yeah, I ain't work on a job and then you're watching TV and you're listening to music, are you really thinking about others? And what others? Just your loved ones? Or all those around your loved ones? Because the ones that's around your loved ones can affect your loved ones too. So I say I just try to speak out on whatever going happen. Going happen. That the Father will be done. It's written. It's written. And he said, if your name not found written in the book of life, you shall be blotted out. So blot me out. I lived my life. I believe in my Father. So, yeah, I say, do what you wish, man. I'm one man, not two or three or four. But where two or three are gathered, there shall I be in the midst. you know. The living word made flesh and manifests, you know what I mean, imprinted on your heart, man. I'm just trying to get understanding of life. And why people get together and need protection from stuff. I guess they don't have the good heart. Really want to do well for others. I know what I want to do. Yeah, but what I'm able to do right now what I'm able to do. You know what I mean? So, but and I hope that it's something a hidden gem in there for someone to be like, damn, you're right. It's one life. As the years go by, as the days go by, as the weeks go by, what do we do with our time? They say idle hands is a devil workshop. What is idle hands? What is that? Because you gotta do something. You gotta feed yourself. I feed myself. I do other things. So I can never really have idle hands. I probably need to tame my hands and slow them down. Get out that cookie jar. But, or keep your hands to yourself, man. Don't be putting your hands on no one else. Slip on. But, yeah. So I don't know. I guess I kind of made this video a little longer than I expected. I haven't been doing that lately. But the changes go come, right?